Success doesn't come in bursts. It doesn't appear out of nowhere. Success is built slowly, step by step. It's not magic. It's not luck. It's something far more predictable. We all want results, don't we? We want change. We want growth. But too often we chase it in the wrong way. We expect quick fixes. We hope for shortcuts. And when those shortcuts don't work, we quit. But what if I told you that the key to achieving everything you want in life lies in one thing: consistency? The simple, powerful habit of showing up day after day. This isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter and working steadily. When you harness the power of consistency, success stops being an accident. It becomes inevitable. Now let's dive into the 7 steps that will change everything. 7 steps that will give you the power to get things done, stay on track, and turn your dreams into reality. 1. Understand the power of consistency. Consistency is the foundation of everything. Without it, your dreams remain just that, dreams. You see, most people are looking for quick wins. They want fast results, but they're not willing to do the work day in and day out. They want the reward without the commitment. Here's the truth. Success isn't about giant leaps. It's about small steps taken every single day, no matter how you feel. When I first started, I wasn't the smartest, the most talented, or the most lucky. But what I did have was a steady, consistent effort. I showed up every day, even when things got tough, and that made all the difference. Success is predictable. It doesn't come from bursts of effort. It comes from a steady, consistent application of discipline. No matter how small the action, consistency compounds, and over time, it creates results. Think of a plant growing. You water it every day, even if you don't see immediate change. But over time, that plant grows strong. The same principle applies to your success. If you want to change your life, if you want to achieve your goals, you must first understand that consistency is the key. It's the secret that most people overlook. Too many people fall into the trap of wanting quick results and giving up when they don't see instant progress. But consistency is the antidote to impatience. It teaches you to trust the process, to keep going even when the results aren't obvious. Over time, what seems like a small effort can lead to tremendous growth. So commit to showing up every day, no matter how small the step, because consistency is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. 2. Create a vision with purpose. Without a vision, you're just going through the motions. You're moving, but you're not going anywhere. A vision is the blueprint of your future, a clear picture of where you want to go. It's what keeps you focused when distractions come, what pulls you forward when things get tough. Most people live their lives without a defined vision. They wander through the days, reacting to whatever comes their way. But a vision gives you purpose. It's not just a goal, it's the big picture. It's the force that drives every small action you take. When I first started on my journey, I didn't know exactly how everything would unfold, but I had a vision. I could see the life I wanted. I didn't know the precise path, but I knew where I wanted to end up. That vision kept me going, even when the road wasn't clear. Your vision has to be compelling. It has to be something that excites you and challenges you. Without that excitement, you'll find it difficult to stay consistent. But when your vision is strong enough, it becomes the fuel that drives your daily efforts. You need to visualize your future in such vivid detail that it pulls you toward it every day. You have to see it. You have to feel it. The clearer your vision, the stronger your motivation will be. And with that motivation, you'll be able to weather the storms and continue moving forward. But don't just think of a vague dream. Think of a purpose. What's the reason behind your vision? Why do you want to achieve what you're striving for? If the purpose is strong enough, it will carry you through when the going gets tough. Your vision must be connected to something deeper than just personal gain. Take a moment now, think about where you want to be in 5 years, 10 years. What does that vision look like? What do you want your life to be like? Make it clear, make it vivid. Because once you have a clear vision with purpose, your actions will begin to align with that vision. You'll start working with intention every single day. And that's where the power of consistency begins to work its magic. So, create that vision with purpose. Let it drive you. Let it become the guiding star that pulls you toward your future. Because when you have a vision that excites you, consistency becomes second nature. You'll stay on course, even when the path gets tough. And that's how you'll get things done. 3. Develop a daily routine. A successful day doesn't happen by accident. It's not a matter of waiting for the right moment or feeling motivated. It's about creating a routine that makes success inevitable. A daily routine is the secret weapon of the most successful people, and it's the key to turning your dreams into reality. You see, a routine is simply a collection of habits, and habits determine your future. If you consistently follow the right habits, day after day, the results will follow. But without a routine, your day is like a ship adrift on the ocean, uncertain, unanchored, and subject to the winds of chance. When I started out, I didn't have everything figured out, but I knew one thing. If I didn't take control of my day would take control of me. So I created a routine. It wasn't fancy or complicated. It was just a set of simple, effective actions that I repeated each day, no matter what. That routine became my anchor. It gave me focus. It kept me from drifting. And most importantly, it created momentum. When you have a routine, you don't waste time wondering what to do next. You don't get lost in distractions. Your day is structured. Your actions are purposeful. Now here's the thing about a routine. It's not set in stone. You can adjust it as you grow, but the key is to have one. Whether it's waking up at the same time, exercising, planning your day, reading, or working on your goals, you need a sequence of actions that gets you closer to your destination every day. The beauty of a daily routine is that it doesn't require a constant burst of energy or motivation. Once the habit is formed, it becomes automatic. Your mind and body know what's coming next. And that consistency is what will lead you to success. But here's the trap most people fall into. They think they need a perfect routine right away. The truth is, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be consistent. It doesn't matter if your routine is simple. What matters is that you stick to it no matter what. Start small. Add one habit at a time. Perhaps you begin by waking up at the same time each day. Then add in a few minutes of exercise. Then schedule time to work on your goals. Before you know it, you've built a routine that serves you. Consistency is the key to growth. So, develop your routine, stick with it, and watch how it transforms your life. Don't wait for the perfect moment to begin. Start today. Your future self will thank you for it. 4. Embrace small wins. Success doesn't come from one big breakthrough. It's the accumulation of small wins stacked up over time. We often hear stories of overnight success, but the reality is that those overnight wins are usually the result of years of consistent small actions. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that success requires grand achievements. But let me tell you, small wins are just as important, if not more so. They are the building blocks of your future success. Each small win is a step in the right direction. When I first started, I didn't accomplish anything monumental right away. But every small action, every small win added up. I celebrated the little things. Whether it was a phone call made, a book read, or a small goal achieved, I celebrated it. And over time, those little wins began to compound. Here's the truth. Small wins create momentum. They give you the confidence to keep moving forward. Each win, no matter how small, reinforces the belief that you are capable. It builds your self-esteem, your discipline, and your commitment. And before you know it, those small wins lead to bigger wins. Most people ignore small wins because they're waiting for something bigger. But the truth is, if you don't celebrate the small victories, you'll miss the magic of progress. Small wins don't just add up, they multiply. They make the big wins possible. I remember when I set my first goal. It wasn't anything earth-shattering, but it was the first step. And when I achieved that goal, no matter how small it seemed at the time, I felt a sense of accomplishment. That feeling drove me to set the next goal, and the next, and the next, each one building on the last. So don't wait for the big moments to celebrate. Embrace the small wins along the way. Take pride in the progress, not just the destination. Those small steps are the real drivers of success. Start today. Set a small goal and then go after it. Celebrate when you achieve it, and remember, those small wins are what will lead you to bigger victories. Keep your focus on the process, not just the outcome, because consistency in small actions, day by day, is what creates the extraordinary. 5. Overcome the temptation to quit. Let me tell you something that most people don't want to hear. The road to success is not a straight path. It's filled with obstacles, challenges, and at times, overwhelming temptation to quit. You will face moments when the going gets tough. You will question yourself, your abilities, and whether it's even worth it. But in those moments, when quitting seems like the easiest option, that's when you have to dig deeper. You see, success is not about avoiding failure. It's about pushing through the moments when quitting feels like the best choice. Everyone faces those moments. Everyone feels like giving up. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The ones who succeed don't quit. When I started out, I faced plenty of challenges. There were times when I was frustrated, times when I felt like nothing was working, and times when I thought about quitting. But then I remembered something very important. Every time you overcome the temptation to quit, you grow. You become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. And every time you push through, you come one step closer to your goals. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that success is about the big wins, the monumental moments. But the truth is, success is made up of the moments when you feel like giving up but choose to keep going anyway. The temptation to quit comes from discomfort, from doubt, from fear of failure. It's a natural part of the process. But you have to understand this. Discomfort is temporary. Failure is temporary. What lasts is the progress you make by staying the course. And that progress will be worth more than the comfort of quitting. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. So when you face that moment, the moment when quitting feels like the easy option, remember that the real reward lies in what happens after you push through. That's where growth happens. That's where real success is built. You will have days when everything seems too difficult. You will have setbacks, failures, and obstacles. But I promise you, if you make the decision to keep going, if you refuse to quit, that's when your breakthrough will come. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to prove to yourself just how strong you really are. So, next time the temptation to quit comes knocking, don't answer. Keep moving forward, because every step you take, no matter how small, is one step closer to the life you want. And remember this, success is not for the ones who quit. It's for the ones who keep going, even when it seems impossible. 6, commit to consistent action. Consistency is the foundation upon which success is built. It's easy to start something with excitement, but the real challenge is in staying committed. It's not the grand gestures or the big moments that make the difference. It's the small, consistent actions you take every day, day in and day out, that ultimately shape your destiny. When I began my journey, I didn't have everything figured out. I didn't have a magic formula, but I knew one thing. If I kept taking action consistently, no matter how small, I would eventually reach my goals. It wasn't about a burst of energy or a single dramatic action. It was about showing up every day, doing the work, and trusting the process. You see, commitment to consistent action means doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like doing it. It means working through the distractions, ignoring the doubts, and staying focused on what needs to be done. It's the daily effort, the discipline, that moves you closer to your dreams. I know that sometimes it feels like you're putting in all this effort and not seeing immediate results, but let me tell you, that's part of the process. The results are coming, even if you can't see them yet. Every action you take, every effort you make, is laying the groundwork for your future success. Commitment to action doesn't mean you need to be perfect every day. Some days will be harder than others. But the key is consistency. It's about showing up, doing the work, and trusting that the little actions you take today will add up to something great tomorrow. Take a look at any successful person and you'll see one thing in common. They are committed to consistent action. It's not luck or magic. It's the relentless pursuit of progress, no matter how slow it may seem. And over time, those consistent actions compound. They build momentum. They create results. The key to success is simple. Keep moving forward. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for everything to be just right. Just keep taking action. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So, commit to consistent action. Make it a daily habit. The more you do, the more you'll achieve. The more you trust the process, the more you'll see your efforts turn into results. Consistency is not just the key, it's the door that opens to everything you want in life. One of the most powerful lessons I've learned in my life is this: trust the process. Success is not an event. It's not something that happens overnight. It's a journey, and on that journey you will face challenges, setbacks, and times when it feels like you're not getting anywhere. But here's the truth. If you stay committed, if you continue to do the work, success is inevitable. The key is to trust the process. It's easy to want instant results, but success doesn't work like that. It's a gradual, steady climb. It's like planting a tree. You put the seed in the ground, you water it, and you wait. You don't see the growth right away, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. Under the surface, the roots are growing deep, the foundation is being laid, and one day you look up and you see the tree flourishing. When I started, I didn't have all the answers. I didn't know exactly how everything would unfold, but I had one thing: a belief in the process. I knew that if I kept moving forward, kept taking consistent action, the results would come. And over time, they did. The mistake most people make is that they want to see results too quickly. They want to skip the process and go straight to the rewards. But here's the thing: you can't skip the process. You can't rush growth. You have to trust that every step, every action you take is building something greater than you can see right now. There will be times when doubt creeps in. You will wonder if it's worth it. You will question whether you're on the right path. But let me remind you, trust the process. Stay committed to your routine. Continue doing the work and trust that the results will come in time. Success is a journey of patience, persistence, and faith. It's the willingness to keep going even when you can't see the finish line. It's knowing that every day, every action brings you one step closer to where you want to be. So trust the process. Don't be discouraged by the slow progress or the tough days. Embrace them, because they are all part of your growth. And when you look back on your journey, you will see that every moment of struggle, every step of the process was worth it. The process works, but you have to trust it. Keep moving forward, stay consistent, and watch how the results unfold, because the best is yet to come. Now, as we come to the end of this journey together, I want you to remember one thing. Consistency is the secret ingredient that separates the dreamers from the achievers. Every step you take, every action you make is a building block towards your success. It may not always be easy, and it may not always be fast, but if you stick with it, if you trust the process, you will reach your destination. So, take these 7 steps to heart. Understand the power of consistency. Set clear goals. Develop your daily routine. Embrace small wins. Overcome the temptation to quit. Commit to consistent action. And above all, trust the process. Your success is in your hands. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about showing up, doing the work, and having the courage to keep going even when it seems tough. The road won't always be easy, but the rewards, the growth, and the satisfaction of knowing you gave it your all, those will make it worth it. Now, go out there and make it happen. Your future is waiting for you.